today and say it. Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up? Welcome to What's Happening in Central Oregon, the 2-week kind of podcasty version, live stream of what we do here.
Yeah.
What
do we do here?
What do we do here? We don't know. We talk about the news, and we talk about the news that it's kind of like the news that you care about, that you want to hear about. Maybe not all the extra stuff that you don't necessarily want to hear about. We talk about business news, development, and all the city happenings, right?
All the city
all
stuff.
City stuff. So,
city.
Yeah, welcome. I'm John Cromus, my beautiful wife Shannon, and we're with the Crime Real Estate team, and we're going to jump into our news stories today. We've actually got a packed episode.
Oh, so we got to focus.
We better focus to get through this because it's only 30 minutes. If it goes 40, that's a bonus. So yeah, we've got a lot of news stories today. I don't know what happened last week. I felt like we had nothing, and then that was two Tuesdays ago, and then like we got a ton of news stories the end of 2 weeks ago, and a bunch of news stories this week.
Moving on. Here
so
we go.
We're gonna hit you with a lot of information, and let's go ahead and kick things off with talking about speed limits.
Oh, we have those
in around town.
I don't think anybody abides by them, but
no, probably
guilty.
not. Deschutes County is actually lowering, not raising, but lowering the speed limits on a handful of, roads here in the county.
Oh, okay.
So,
are we going to get to it?
We're going to well, I don't really have I did have a map up and I could pull a map up. Maybe we should. Anyway, This is just for your information. 2 of them are both on the old Bend-Redmond highway. Now, one of them is on let's just pretend that you're heading north towards like Tumalo.
Yes.
Right. Past Costco before you drop into Tumalo, old Bend-Redmond highway cuts across there. Right. And on the west side of the road, there's a little stretch, and it's technically the old Bend-Redmond highway before it hits like Obie Riley.
Yeah.
Well, that's going down to like 35.
Well, it's neighborhood.
I know. And it's not a very big stretch of road anyway. It's just like this little thing. Then on the other side of the road, as you head east, that's coming down from
75.
No, it's coming down. I think it's 55 now. It's coming down to 50. Oh, dear. Powell Butte Highway, right as you're leaving town.
Yes.
That's coming down to 50 over there by McGrath Road.
Well, that's because all the neighborhood is getting pushed out there with Petrosa and all that kind of stuff. So
there's just a lot more traffic out there. And, well, obviously that bend right there is kind of a dangerous bend. It can be, right?
Yeah.
And then let's see what else. Tumalo Creek and Tumalo Reservoir Road. That's a pretty rural stretch, but apparently there's enough traffic out there to reduce the speed. And then the last one is South Canal Boulevard, reduced to 50. This is a little strange because I don't exactly know where this is. When you look it up on a map, it basically says it's in Redmond next to the convention center in Redmond. Yeah. Well,
you mean the fairgrounds?
The fairgrounds, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm not exactly sure where that is. Point is, speed limits in certain areas are actually going down instead of up. But I will also say that I really enjoy the 65 mile an hour from Bend to Redmond. That is just so nice because it was 55 for so long.
Yeah.
And that's nice.
It is nice.
Cool. All right. Fair enough. Let's move on.
Moving on.
Some of these, we're going to get to a lot of news, but I think we're going to be able to get through it really quickly.
All right.
I think. So next up, Bend High is getting remodeled, right?
Absolutely. This is a long time coming, in my opinion.
Yes.
They made all the other schools so nice. And then all the kids that went to Bend High, they're like, it's a jail. Well, it really was a jail, but okay.
Was it really?
I believe so.
No way. I did not know that. Are you making up stuff?
No, like I have so many family members that went there like a long time ago. And I want to say, I'm going to Google this before I say anymore and put my foot in my mouth because it could just be.
Maybe it just felt like a jail. We should ask some friends who went there. Anyway, my
Uncle Bill is like original alumni of Bend High.
Oh, really? Like original alumni?
Yeah.
Well,
they still have high school reunions. Like,
cool.
Yeah.
It's like, all right.
Their 50th and all this. Like,
they are the project highlights. Obviously, so if you're not from here, you don't know. Bend is Bend Senior High is Bend's original high school. Their first,
it's the OG.
The OG, right? And we have 4 different high schools, 5 if you count like the other ones, the not traditional ones. But Bend is the oldest. So we've got Mountain View over on the east side. We've got Summit over on the west side. And then we have Caldera down south. Now, Caldera down south is the newest, fanciest, the most fancy.
It's a beautiful high school.
It is a beautiful high school because it's only a couple of years old.
Yeah.
And then before that, Summit's the next newest. But now Bend High is sprucing itself up. God, look at this.
Look at these pictures over here. These are...
Well, that was the thing. I didn't know what I should really... I was going to pull up some other stuff, but I didn't exactly know how to do this. This is the existing high school. Looks like right here. Phase 1 is coming over here. This is a massive building, and this thing is up now, and you can see it. And it is impressive to drive by from the road. You're like, holy smokes, look at that big old building. So the whole point of this news story is that it is actually currently, for a project of this scope and scale, here's another rendering here, phase 1, phase 2, like this is a full remodel. This thing's going for another couple of years.
Yeah, but they still have to keep the school open and stuff like that. So they're going to do this phase, and then the kids are going to move into it. Yeah,
this current phase that is being worked on right now, they're going to be able to move into here this coming up fall.
Wow.
So, well, obviously the summer coming up, and then next fall they'll be able to go in here, which is going to be awesome. But the point again is that this project is actually on time currently, and it's on budget.
That's unheard of.
That was what I thought.
Good for them.
That's exactly what I thought. I was like, wow.
They still have 2 more phases to mess this up, but that is negative of me. Good for them.
Good for them. Exactly. Yes. This is great. I think we got to post that today, actually, on our Instagram, and it's doing really well. People are excited about this. The students are excited about this. It's going to be really cool. So good job to the crew out there working on the new high school. We're the new old high school.
Yeah.
We're excited.
They're zhuzhing it up.
We're excited about zhuzhing it up. And I just got a comment. Maybe go back here. Let me just look. If you indulge me for a second, will you entertain everybody while I look at this really quick?
Oh Lord.
Safety.
Should I Google whether or not if that fact was correct?
So in November of 2022, voters approved a $249 million general obligation bond to improve safety and modernization, aging schools and classrooms in Bend High schools. More than half the total bond package is allocated for the modernization of Bend Senior High. There was a comment, and I haven't looked into this yet, but there was a comment on our channel today saying that Mountain View High School is next.
Oh, that's great.
I don't know if that's true or not, but they're using, what is it? More than half the total bond is using it for Bend High. And I saw somewhere
Mountain View is still a newer school compared to Bend High. So the modernization of that was probably going to be more like tech wise. And
perhaps
because you got all these new schools that have like all this tech and stuff that they're able to use within school, and the other schools are not able to provide that to the students. So, that's great.
Yeah. So it looks like moving forward, they're going to do the Pine Middle School roof replacement. Oh, that was already completed. These are just other projects that are part of this bond, it looks like. Paving and concrete work, accessibility to the Pine Middle School again, 2025
That's
projects.
Great. Buckingham is, that's great.
New kitchen, Bear Creek, life skills, shower installation. They need a shower, Bear Creek, I guess. Skyview roof repair. Oh, they did that this summer.
Yeah, they did that this summer.
Yeah, we saw that going on this summer. I don't see anything here about
Mountain View.
Mountain View. So if you happen to know something about Mountain View, if they're going to get an improvement, let us know in the chat so we can look into that.
Go back down real quick.
Oh boy.
Classroom door locks.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of this was
safety.
Safety, yeah, exactly.
Which I'm all about that.
All about that. Speaking of schools, let's move on to our next school story, but we're going to jump from high schools to colleges. Oh, I didn't have them on. People couldn't see me scrolling through that last little bit. Cool. COCC lands a $2.2 million federal grant to help expand manufacturing training. Now,
great.
This is cool because there's a lot of pushback right now in general on colleges and especially with AI. What are you paying for? Maybe the education, maybe it's great, maybe it's not. But when you get out in the real world, there's a lot of people that expected these high-paying jobs, and these high-paying jobs are kind of going away. And so people get out of school, they're struggling. And especially, like I just said, with AI coming to fruition, a lot of these highly cognitive jobs are, may in the future be replaced. So one of the holes that we really have in the workforce is labor. And so COCC just was awarded this grant that allows them to create these aren't like 4-year degrees. These are like small training programs that allows people to get certified in smaller labor type, manufacturing type jobs. So like welding and industrial maintenance, entry-level fabrication, technical education, stuff like that. So that's pretty cool.
I thought they already had a welding program up there.
Well, they do, but they're using this to expand on it and to package together these little micro degrees.
That's great.
And so you can just get certified to weld or get certified to do this or to do that. And so they actually think that a number of people are going to get multiple of these little kind of micro degrees where they'll be able to take them directly into the marketplace and get hired.
Yeah.
Another thing that's really cool about this is that COCC is actually working with local employers.
Oh, yeah.
So
I saw that. Like Nosler and
BASX.
SpaceX.
I
don't know how to say it again. Yeah.
They're working directly with these companies to be like, hey, we need people that can do this. And COCC is going, cool. We'll create a training program that allows people to learn how to do this. So this is pretty cool. I'm pretty stoked for this, especially because
that's wonderful, because I think it's desperately needed. And I think there needs to be other avenues, and when it's offered here in our community and stuff like that, how many kids do we know that learned how to learn how to fly here in town and stuff like that? And then they move on from that and they go to other programs and they get into aviation and they work for JetBlue or whatever it is. And those type of learning experiences is so needed. I mean, I think college is going to be an interesting thing for our children. Is that, or is it going to go more into, the electrician trades and all that kind of stuff? And it's like, how do you do that? You have to get an internship or something like that. So
yeah, it'll be interesting to see. I mean, just in general, as an overall overarching issue, it'll be really interesting to see what the next 10 years brings to, again, colleges with balancing AI, balancing actual labor trades jobs. I mean, obviously we've been short on trades jobs for a long, long time, literally coming out of the 2008 recession. And then this, this potential AI thing could add to that issue. So exaggerate it. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. This is a very cool thing. I know a lot of people, there's a lot of, a lot of opinions out there about the Department of Education and where it's going and where colleges are going. But I can only see this as a good thing in general for all of that. And so the Department of Education was actually, I believe, the people who awarded this grant to COCC, and it was one of only like maybe 20 grants nationwide or something that they actually
that's great
gave out. So yeah, all right. So that's pretty cool, interesting. Moving on. Oh wait,
what?
You like books, right?
I love books.
I barely got the S from books off my tongue, but you were like, I love books.
I love books.
So do you know Dudley's Bookshop?
Yes, I do. This is such a cute bookstore. I really like this place. And then I don't work there, but I went upstairs and I started telling people all about the books that they were looking at. I'm like, man, I could have a part-time job. Not that I have time to have a part-time job, but maybe I'll just sneak in there, every once a week just so to get my book fixed, but also help people and spread my joy of books.
So Shanna loves books, as you can tell right now. And one of our city's most beloved little bookstores is expanding. And they're expanding into the Old Mill District.
That's great.
Which is cool.
What location are they going to? I didn't catch that.
So they're actually going over on the the other side of like Red Robin, where Lululemon is, and the new Will Leather Goods is over there.
Okay.
So they're going over there, and this is going to be their second location. So this one is obviously beloved, and it's got a very, very, very cozy feel. And so they want to make the Old Mill one equally as cozy.
I think that's great, because if you could go in there and get a cup of coffee and snuggle in, and that'd be great.
Now, the other thing is you can go in there and at the one downtown, you can get a coffee, and they've got a little coffee shop. They don't have that planned yet for this one. I think, at least according to reports, I don't really know, but They do want to make it very, very cozy. And in fact, here's another thing that I didn't really know, which I found kind of weird, is like they still have material, and I mean wood or whatever, from the original old mills.
Oh, that's cool.
From a long time ago. And they're going to use a bunch of that material to build out the bookshelves and the stuff in Dudley's new bookshop in the old mill.
Very cool.
So I think it'll have a cool, rustic, warm, cozy vibe. Obviously,
love it.
That's going to be the idea there. So
yeah, Barnes and Noble's opening up 60 new locations.
What?
Yeah, you would think that like books are like getting revamped big time. People are going to bookstores, all that kind of stuff. People want the real deal. They want to open it up. Honestly, we want the physical copy and we want the digital copy. But you know, some of these books are huge.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, I mean, books are
super stoked, huh?
Super stoked.
There's a lot. It's funny. There's a lot going on in the old mill.
Mm-hmm.
We need to get an update on when they're starting construction on their next phases.
That'd
the
be
actual
cool.
Buildings, the new buildings.
I was just at Larkspur, the pool, Ben Park and Rec facility, and half the parking lot is blocked off because they're expanding basketball courts over there. And so there was actually something that we should actually report on. Not that I just told everybody.
We'll have to look into that. We will.
But they're all expanding. They're actively doing it right now. So, actually, I think I have a picture of the rendering of it too. So anyways, maybe that's next time.
Next time. All right. We got some bigger news here. That's cute. I love the bookstore. You love the books. We're talking about the books. But we have some bigger issues going on right now. Actually, Shilo Inn it has a really cool location. You guys, you may or may not know, it's right on the water, right in the middle of town.
Mm-hmm.
And for whatever reason, it's gone bankrupt. So along the water, I mean, actually, I should pull this up. We got to look at this because this location is just fantastic.
I've never been to the backside of it, though. Like, actually, you know what? No, that's not true. We had a prom there. And
well, there's River House. So here's River House, right? They've got, there's a restaurant right here, but like there's the River House.
Yeah, here, it's right there.
And then there is things on this side, but then all these blue, I mean, look at this. This is 7.5 acres right here of prime on the water real estate. This is the Shilo Inn. And a note mysteriously appeared on the door saying, hey, sorry, we're closed. And it said temporary close, but I mean, they're in bankruptcy. It does not look good.
Somebody's going to acquire it. And I mean, that location's amazing.
Right.
And there's 3 other locations, I guess, that have closed within Oregon. And I mean, that's a really bummer for the employees, you know, all of that. But I'm hoping that it reopens. Somebody's going to revamp that. I'm sure it all needs to be updated. But that location, somebody is not going to pass that up. So. Yep.
In the bankruptcy documents, which are actually included on this KTVZ news story that we've got up here, you can actually find them. They indicate that the Shilo Inns have been in and out of bankruptcy since 2019. And they've definitely been having some issues because an employee of the 151-room hotel told KTVZ that he was notified on Monday's closure in a text from his manager. Hey, we're closed. Sorry. Then there was a sign on the front door, and it basically said, sorry, we're enclosed due to unexpected circumstances. Okay, well, I don't know about that.
Could you imagine if you had a reservation?
They advised would-be guests to contact the neighboring River House Lodge for accommodations. The River House Lodge has no idea that this was going on either. They were just like, try the next door down. They literally just knock on the next door down. You can't stay here. Wild. But then not only that, but there was even more in this story talking about how paychecks have been bouncing for months.
That's awful.
So it doesn't really look good for Shilo Inn. It says that this is a temporary closure, but it looks to be more like a permanent closure.
Honestly, I forgot that it was even there. I was like, you always think River House.
Yeah. I agree. So that's a little sad. Once again, something will happen there. Something will probably be redeveloped, and that will be a new thing. But I
want something cool, like the Campfire Inn, to go there, like, or something like cool, like revamp it, make it kind of chicy.
Something Bend.
Something Bend.
And a lot of people, and that's funny, we get those comments more than anything on the Instagram channel, What's Happening in Central Oregon, is that people want local stuff. So that's why people were super stoked about Dudley's going into the old mill. Yeah. Because really, if you think about the old mill, it's a bunch of bigger chain stores. It's not local stores. So Dudley's going in there is a cool thing to happen. Same thing with, Shilo is, regionally local. Yeah. But if something local were to go there, that'd be pretty cool. But then we've got a couple other things. Do you guys, there's another kind of chic, small, little vacation rental.
I don't know exactly what it was, but I drove by it multiple times.
Anyway, it's called LOGE or LOGE. I don't even know what to call it. It had a couple of food trucks. It had some cool bistro lights on if you're driving by in the evening, and everybody driving down from the mountain all the time saw this cute little place. I don't know how many people stayed there. Apparently, maybe not enough, because it also has just recently closed. In fact, it's supposed to technically close on February 11th or the 26th or something. But we have, kind of confirmed that this is happening. We got a tip from one of our subscribers. Thank you so much for that tip. And then we followed up, and I've heard from other sources as well that this is closing. So LOGE or whatever is closing. Now, super cute place. Yeah. Little pool, little cool bistro lights, little food trucks there, and some nice nightly rooms. Cool place to take your whole company and do a little retreat out in Bend and whatnot. And it looks like it's going to be closing. So
that's a bummer, but where is City Limits?
I don't know.
Can you pull that up on?
Well, I took all of the.
You took all the layers
off because then it starts.
Yeah. Labeling things.
Everything.
Yeah.
I don't know. Why?
I'm just wondering if somebody acquired this. And then.
I see what you mean. Yeah, I don't know. This is this is all going to be homes right here. Yes. So you're going to lose that really kind of out there. This was isolated for a very long time. There was nothing on this side. There was nothing anywhere over here. Like most of this was all gone. So it was isolated. It felt kind of independent. And they have other locations, actually. So they've got this is a cool spot. And this is a cool little, apparently this is a company that has other destinations.
Well, what a bummer.
Yeah. And this one in particular, look at that. Oh, all these cool little destinations.
Yeah, Bend is gone.
And Bend is gone. I think it used to be right there. So anyway, it'll be interesting to see what comes here as well. Right? Yeah. 2 motel, hotel, Holiday Inns, gone, just like that. All right, let's get to some fun news.
Fun.
What should we talk about next? We are planning. Hang on, planning. Oh, we can talk about GoodLife. No, that's not good news either.
What?
GoodLife.
You don't have good news for GoodLife?
Well, we'll see. I haven't pulled the plan. I've seen the plans, but I didn't get them loaded up in time to go live here.
What do you know?
GoodLife Brewing. Yes. See this big old building right here?
Yes.
Have you ever been in there? Into GoodLife right here? This is Century Center, right?
Oh, yes.
Right? Like Dutch Brothers right here?
Yep.
Around back here. Okay. GoodLife really only like that the restaurant thing that they have. It's like this. It's like this little quarter right here. It's a pretty tiny little spot, right? Well, we got another tip from somebody else. Thank you once again. That they were starting to remove some of this brewing equipment. Now, if you don't know, they brew their beer in the back side of all this.
Okay.
Right. They brew a bunch of beer back in here. Apparently, again, this is actually more hearsay. We haven't had time to drive over there and ask the questions yet. All of the brewing equipment's moving out, and Cascade Pickleball is moving in.
Pickleball? Are you kidding me?
Yeah. So
I am shocked. I am shook. I could not believe this. More pickleball.
So I've seen plans. Again, I apologize for not picking them up. No, Century Pickleball.
Century
Center
Pickleball.
It kind of goes with the whole thing. Now, there was also, I believe, some new owners to GoodLife that came in a year ago. I'm not exactly sure what's going on. I just know that something's happening over here. I suspect that the GoodLife Brewing itself will stay here, and that the rest of this building will be converted to pickleball, maybe even expanded. Maybe this building will even be expanded to include more
so
pickleball
this is
courts.
like further information we need to look at.
It would just take a phone call. I just didn't have time to do it, and it's kind of breaking, so I just kind of wanted to throw it out there. This is what I think is going on. So, and by the way, did you know they had a Nevada location?
No, I did not.
I didn't either. I enjoy their beer. That is not what that's supposed to be. I have no idea what that was. Maybe their website's compromised. Shoot. All right. That was GoodLife. Potential pickleball coming to GoodLife at the Century Center. I mean, there isn't any pickleball on the west side, right? I mean, not really.
Widgie.
You're right. There's Widgie. You're right. But there's all the pickleball on the east side. So it's not super surprising that they've got some pickleball going.
Of pickleball. Food trucks and pickleball.
Yeah.
You used to say that you have to have a Subaru and a paddleboard, but now you've got to have a Sprinter van, a pickleball racket, and and a paddleboard.
Sure. Okay.
Ooh.
I'm going to go to something else now for a second here. We're going to go back into the development side. Now, guys, stick with us here. We're at 26 minutes. We like to wrap these up within 30. This might go 35, 40. We've got a couple of things going on here. Now, if you've been driving out, actually, hang on. Let me see if I can pull a map up here. Yeah, here we go. You're driving north up here, right? And you're on the Parkway, and you're doing your thing. And this is Trader Joe's. This is Local Acres. And you're seeing a lot going on right here, right? There is a lot going on. And in fact, there's a lot going on here, and there's a lot going on here. And it was a little hard to know what was what. So I've had people asking me for weeks now, what is that big building going on in this area? I assumed what it was Bailey's.
Yeah, me too.
Now, what is Bailey's?
Bailey's is a new sports facility for COCC.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, it's a whole sports complex.
Lessons?
There's a BMX. There's a bike park, indoor BMX bike park place.
Yes.
There's gymnastics.
Skate park too, indoor skate
well,
park.
it's
BMX and skate park. Yeah. Gymnastics, cheerleading.
Swim. Yeah, there is a swim school there going in there.
Those are all individual buildings too.
All on this kind of complex. So when I hear people asking about what's going on over there, I'm like, oh, it's that.
Yeah.
But I was wrong.
Whoop.
There's actually another development, another thing that's happening at the same time. So what that is, this is what right here.
U-Haul.
U-Haul. So U-Haul also owns this over here, and they are expanding. They're building a big U-Box building. Let's see, where is it? This one. Proposed, how does it say this is one story? It's not one story. It's huge. So exterior elevations there. So you see this big white building going on out there right now. If you drive by in the Parkway, it's easier to see from the Parkway. There's a gigantic building. I mean, that's a door. It's a tall
that's
building.
A garage door right there.
I know. It's a big building. And it's for their U-Boxes. So their U-Boxes are like sort of like a storage container.
U-storage things.
U-storage. Yeah. You put your stuff in it, and then they will basically store it for you here.
Oh, wonderful.
So they'll, put it up on a fork and stick it stick it on the thing. And they've got all these bay doors. All this garage door here, you can see multiple garage doors they can go in and then stack them up. Boom, just like that.
That's great.
So I thought this was a sports complex, but this is not a sports complex. It's U-Haul, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Got a lot of people moving to Bend.
That's great because a lot of people are always like, well, where do I store my stuff?
U-Box storage, U-Haul U-Box storage Bend. Interesting, right?
Wonderful.
Let's see.
Big freaking building.
It is. But that also doesn't mean that this doesn't still exist. Look at this. So this is happening also. Like we said, the Bailey's indoor sports, it is indoor sports, kind of complex.
Yeah.
So this is actually renderings of the swim school that's going on, Safe Splash. And I thought sometimes when I'm looking back at files, they're like, this is 2023. This is like a long time ago when they were planning this. And I'm like, okay, well, is that still happening, or is it actually Safe Splash, or is it whatever? Because I've seen this logo on these files, and when I was driving by the other day, sure enough, I don't know what I'm doing. Sure enough, it says Safe Splash right out there on the building.
Yeah,
or there's a sign. So this Safe Splash school is definitely happening. It's being built. And it's pretty exciting.
It's crazy how long everything takes.
Yeah.
Like it's
agreed. This is Action Sports. Same thing. This is the renderings for the
is this BMX and
indoor BMX bike, indoor BMX place. Yeah. BMX
Great.
and or whatever. But yeah. And then we also have the exterior elevations of the COCC.
Nice.
So it's going to be very similar. They're actually connected, COCC and the BMX place. And so that's what we have going on here. Again, there's a door. It's going to be a pretty big complex.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So how about that? Crazy, huh?
Crazy.
Lots of development coming to that little chunk of town.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of development. What else we got? Ooh, here's another story that's kind of interesting. Gateway North. What is that? Do you have any idea what that is?
Have no idea. A lot of this is, I am not aware of it. So
Gateway North. You'll see this and go, oh, Costco.
I love me some Costco.
This is
is this car wash?
This is the car wash.
Nice.
So currently you go to Costco. We like to park right in here.
Mm-mm.
Oh, you don't like
this
in here
is
anymore?
the parking spot
Oh,
right
over
there.
here now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You changed it. When it first opened, we like to park right here.
Yeah, everybody figured it out.
Oh, everyone else figured it out? Okay. And then, of course, we got our shops here, right? We've got Killer Burger. We got the bank. We got all these things right here. A Starbucks.
Some cup of yo.
This is what I didn't know before. Look at all this. What does this all say?
Holy moly. Multifamily.
Multifamily, everywhere. Look at all of that multifamily. How about that?
So apartments.
Probably yes. Now, the only reason I'm bringing this up is because we got the gas station over here, which is like the new hotspot for gas, right?
Yeah.
Which is great. Anytime we're nearby, coming or going, we're filling up a Costco because it's cheap. But also,
going there in like 30 minutes. Actually.
This dirt lot right here is now about to be the Costco car wash.
Which I'm all about it.
Yeah.
Because there's some other places that I go, and I swear it does something to my car.
Yeah.
And are they gonna? They probably will have vacuums. I would assume they would have vacuums. I hope they have vacuums.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'm assuming like right there. You know, this is gonna be great. Maybe I'm selfish about this, but I'm all about it.
Shannon's excited about
this multifamily, though. I really was hoping for like maybe some more shopping or something like that, but I'm.
You know. We'll find out more about this. There's nothing else actually. This is just a plan. This is a site plan. There's not. I'll have to look and see what Inland Group's got going on, but there aren't any current plans for this specifically. It's currently just land that's sitting here.
It's a concept.
I don't think exactly. It's just a concept. So I don't want to freak anybody out.
But what is confirmed is the car wash.
They've actually broken ground on moving that. They're actually doing that now. So,
you get gas, you go through the car wash, you go to Costco, you spend too much money, and then you load it up into your clean car and you go home.
Remember when it was a $200 store?
Yeah. It's not the $200 store anymore. Absolutely not.
Now Costco's a $500 store.
Yeah.
You get it out of there with $500, you did good.
Yeah.
All right. I think that's it. I can genuinely beat up on 3 or 4 other stories, but we're kind of at time right now, so we can go ahead and save those for next week. We got new roundabouts coming.
Oh, roundabouts, pickleball, roundabouts, and
pickleball, roundabouts, and food trucks.
And food trucks. I mean, like it's the same thing when we say if there was a pastry that describes Bend, it's the ocean roll.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So now the description of Bend is pickleball, food trucks, and roundabouts.
Guys, if you want to start a drinking game, take a shot every time we say pickleball, food trucks, or roundabouts. And
this is in the morning.
No.
Some people watch in the evening, I guess. Yes.
Depends on when you catch this.
Yes.
All right, guys.
We encourage you to watch this in the evening and drink safely.
All right, exactly. Thanks so much for watching. We're going to run. We're going to wrap this.
I'm going to go get gas at Costco.
I'm going to go get gas at Costco. It's going to be crazy. Thanks, guys, so much. And remember, if you or somebody you know is thinking about buying or selling in this Central Oregon, Bend, Sisters, Redmond area, the Crom Real Estate team would love to be your magical real estate resource of choice.
That's what we're good at.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.